So today I'm going to show you how to get your service dog into position to train loose leash walking or heel with your chair. So one thing that can be very helpful is to use a wall like this, or a counter, or the back of a sofa, or something where you've got a surface that you can put your dog between you and the wall, or whatever you're using for a barrier. That helps teach your dog to get into position next to you. Another thing that's very helpful is to train them to nose target, to come and touch your hand, and using your hand to get them in position. So I'm going to demonstrate that now with Kismet. Free. So first, I'm going to put myself pretty close to the wall, but with enough room for the dog to be between me and the wall without getting their toes run over. Find it. I'm going to toss a treat behind me, and then when my dog comes around to look for another treat, I'm going to click for being in position and feed the treat. So once you have your dog in position here, there's a few things you can do. One is to toss the treat behind you, find it, and then you can do touch, put your hand out when your dog comes and touches your hand. You can mark that and give a treat. So again, I'm going to toss the treat behind, find it. He's going to move off and find it, and then it's going to be easy for him touch to get into position with the nose targeting and treat here. So I usually start off free with just marking and rewarding my dog for standing in position next to the chair and getting in position with the chair over and over again before I actually train them to start moving with me. So we're going to do that again. So I'm going to do touch to get him over here. He's not in position, but that's okay because I'm going to toss a treat back there and then do touch. And now he's next to my chair where I want him to be. Once he knows that this is the sweet spot and this is a good place to be, and I've marked and rewarded a lot for just standing here next to me in the position that I want, then I can just move my controller the tiniest bit and click and treat for staying there and not jumping ahead when he hears the controller. When we've got that, then I'm going to just take one little step. I'm going to put it on slow, so we're not charging ahead too much. I'm going to take one little step, and then I'm going to click and feed the treat right next to me. And I'm going to mark and reward again for just standing still next to me. So he's learning this is the place to be. I'm going to take one little step. If he's still here next to me, great. He's stayed still, but that's okay because I'm going to feed the treat where I want him to be, and he's eventually going to learn to move with me because that's where the treat is. So that's a good way to get started. When your dog can get into position over and over again easily like that, free, then you could start telling them what that is called. So I'm going to say heel, and then click and treat when he touches my hand and gets into heel position. Find it. So again, I'm going to say heel and mark and reward for getting into position. I hope this is helpful. We're happy to provide whatever training services that you need online if you have more questions about training your dog from a wheelchair. Happy training.